everyone, my name's Jess and I'm going to share some of the advice that I have for time management and staying organised while you're a student at university. I am in my third year at BCU and I'm also living in student accommodation. I moved out for uni, so unfortunately I don't have the luxury of my mum telling me what to do really and making me do my work. I guess I'm sort of in charge of myself, and I mean, that's independence for you. First things first, pack your bag for uni the night before. I mean, I'm in a rush most mornings, it doesn't matter what time I wake up, but by packing your bag the night before, it makes the whole morning routine of wake up, brush your teeth, get dressed, get ready, have your breakfast, run out the door, get to uni on time, a whole lot more manageable. It basically just cuts out that step of packing your bag and getting your stuff together. So I definitely recommend that for making your morning just that tiny bit easier. The next piece of advice that I have is to organise your life. Make some sort of timetable so you know what you're doing, what time your classes start and finish, what modules these are, so you make sure you bring the right things on the right day. And then, as well as university, also ensure that you make time for yourself, your own social life, and to see your family too if you're living away from home like me. I have a big calendar on my wall, and basically that calendar is my life. I have firstly my university dates, so like my assignments and what days I'm in uni, but on that calendar I also have weekends that I'm free to go home and see my family, days that I'm working, days that I'm meeting friends. I definitely find a calendar really helpful with staying organised, and I absolutely advise having some sort of mechanism to organise your life and map out what you need to do. The next thing I'd say is to try and do your directed tasks and essential reading as soon as possible. I try and do mine the same day while the material is still fresh in my mind. And yeah, by doing it in advance, it basically eliminates the stress of having to complete it the night or the morning before it's due. You're not rushing it, and by keeping on top of your work, it just makes your university experience a lot more chill and manageable. Meal prep. I really got the hang of this during my second year, and what I do when I cook now is I cook as much of the meal as I can, and then I do all sorts with it. I freeze a bit, I chill a bit, I eat some after I've cooked it, and I basically make the most of every meal that I cook because it just makes life a lot easier really. It is so nice when you get home from a really tough day at uni and you've got a nice meal already prepped and cooked in your fridge. All you've got to do is stick it in the microwave, bish bash bosh, your dinner is served. And the final piece of advice that I have for time management and staying organised while you're at university is to wake up on time. Set your alarm and wake up on time. Set multiple alarms if you're one of those people who sleeps through them. And don't forget to set your alarm because that is not good. A really useful thing to do is to check your timetable either on the iCity website or the IBCU app and find out what time your class starts so you can set an alarm in plenty of time, which gives you enough time to get ready, go to uni, find the room in the maze that is BCU, find a seat, get a good seat, and just get there on time really. There's nothing more embarrassing than walking in late and everybody looking at you. Hate that. As a university student, staying organised is super important, and it's definitely a good idea to start developing these skills as early as possible just to ensure that your BCU journey is as manageable and as enjoyable as possible.